Hello, welcome to my studio. First thing you're gonna notice as soon as you walk in is a cute little entryway table, and ideally I would maybe want to replace this with something that's a little bit more open, but right now this works. This is actually from IKEA. It's a little storage cabinet. I have no idea what's in here. It's a little bit messy, but I have like extra candles, records for our record player that I'll show you in a second. This is actually a cute little set that I got from a gal at the Melrose Trading Post. She's called Happy Home, but these are a set of like matching coasters with a little thing to put your keys, hair clips, etc. And then I actually thrifted this cute little crystal lamp. It actually holds little tea lights. I'm obsessed with candlestick holders. These ones were also thrifted as well, and kind of going through a phase right now. I'm also making my own candlesticks, so those will be interchanged. And then these are actually posters that I picked up at the Brooklyn Flea Market in New York, and it's all little art pieces of New York, which I think is super cute. So this is the first thing you see when you walk in. It's gonna be a little bit loud because the vent turns on automatically, but you'll see in here the bathroom is super cute. We actually completely remodeled this and redid the floor. It used to be like tiles that were down here, and Brandon actually tore it all up and kind of just stripped the floor so it looks really industrial. So this is going to be the floor that you see throughout the whole studio area. And bathroom, I just wanted something super minimal, something that was like really practical. So we have an automatic soap dispenser, a little lotion, candle situation. We did buy this off of Lowe's, and it isn't the original sink that came with the bathroom, and we put black hardware, which looks really nice. And I was looking for a mirror for the longest time and finally just ordered one off Amazon. This is just a cute little tray table from IKEA that I actually really love. And then we have a cute little black matching trash can from Simple Human at Target. And then over here we have two little stools that I picked up from Olive Atelier. Over here is kind of the main area of the space, which I'm really happy about and excited for. So if you guys don't know what the studio space is all about, it is kind of just a project that I wanted to remodel and work on and turn this into a photo studio. I shoot a lot of things here. I would like to host events and stuff like that here. So that's kind of like what the studio space is for me. So we have these plants, and I actually looked into getting fake plants when we first moved into this space, and fake plants are expensive, especially if you want ones that look really realistic. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try my luck with real plants, and I've had it for almost a year now, and she's doing really well. It's pretty easy to take care of. But the big pots I actually got from a company that grandma has actually shopped at before. My recommendation is to find a lot of local businesses near you, and you can actually end up saving a lot of money. This mirror is gorgeous. It is 95 inches, so for me, for scale, this is like how big it is. And I think it's by 65 wide, I forget, but we had it custom made for the space, and if we were to order this online, it probably would have cost over $3,000. So we saved a lot of money having it custom made by a local business. And the frame originally was this gold, but I actually had Brandon repaint it, and now it's this matte black that matches with a lot of the hardware that we have around the place. This little light pendant is something that we just got from him. Got it on sale, I think it was around like $70 or something like that, but I think it's beautiful. It really does add to the space. This is the living room area. This is kind of like the main area that I wanted to shoot in, and it's really cozy, and this is also a really great space for when we host events and friends over. It's just kind of a fun area that just feels very comfortable. And the couch is from Sixpenny. We love it. It's huge. It is so deep. It is like a linen material. So at first when we got it, it was honestly a little bit kind of stiff, but the more that we've used it, it's gotten a little bit more worn in and more comfortable. And I just love the look of it. This art is something that was a little DIY project that I did with some girlfriends. I did an Instagram reel about it, and it was just like a fun little spackle project. And you can just buy spackle at like Home Depot or Lowe's, and you just throw it on canvas with some metal tools, and it gives you like a really expensive high-end look, which I love. And then the pillows that I picked up actually transformed the living room area. These ones I get asked about a lot are from H&M Home, and I just stuffed it with some stuffing. And then these two are from Pottery Barn. Also that like cream one is also Pottery Barn as well. And I just think it really helps to warm up the area. Adds a little bit of color, but not too much because we still want to stick with the neutral tones. Coffee tables also from Sixpenny. We looked for a coffee table for a really long time, but we wanted something really long and kind of short. I feel like the shorter height is a little bit more modern feeling. One thing that really helped me when I was designing like little spaces, it's like a rule of 3 or something, some sort of like interior design rule. So whenever I'm like decorating little spaces, I always have like 3 or 4 pieces together, and I just feel like it helps to dress up a space really nicely. So I have my Palo Santo sticks, perfume, candle, and it really just helps to dress up the area. Candlestick holders are from IKEA, and then I have these cute little cup holders that I picked up from a little store in Brooklyn, but you can find these like everywhere. And then we have like a cute little dried floral arrangement here in a little vase from IKEA as well. This blanket is actually from Amazon, and I love it because it is like a really thick knit, it's really cozy, and I just think it looks really cute, adds like a fun pop of color. This is a side table also from Olive Atelier, and then I have these 2 pots also from Olive Atelier. This one, we actually need to replace these branches because these are like olive tree branches that we literally cut from one of the trees. With different seasons, we can put different like branches, and I think it's kind of a cute little floor situation. I feel like this corner is kind of a fun, cozy vibe. This lamp is from Wayfair. It was around $100, which is the best pickup ever because it really helps to warm up the space, and it kind of has that like Japanese Scandinavian vibe, which I really, really love. So this is kind of like the realness of the space. Eventually we might do some sort of like white backdrop, so it's another area that people can shoot. This is something that I knew I always wanted to do because the space doesn't have windows, obviously, and I'm never going to shoot in here with the garage door open, so it doesn't get a whole lot of natural light. We do have a skylight, which is really nice, but I wanted to replicate some sort of like golden hour situation. So this is something that Brandon and I made together. It's just a cardboard cutout in front of like a studio light, so you get that gorgeous golden hour look without actually having windows, which is great. A lot of the times if you watch like studio videos, Architectural Digest does it a lot, so kind of pulled inspo from that. In this corner, I love, it's super cozy and cute, and these chairs are actually ones that we picked up from a local furniture store, but I think Wayfair and Amazon have similar ones, so I'll go ahead and link it down below. But we wanted like a matching chair situation. These are actually cushions from the couch that I repurposed and kind of just added on there for a little bit more of a cozier vibe. Threw a blanket over from Potter Barn to kind of help warm up the chairs a little bit. And right here we have a Sanofu stool. I'm obsessed with it. I actually have a matching large one that I picked up at the Melrose Flea Market. I think it's a really cute little stool. I would love to have it like near the coffee table as well as another like seat if we have friends over, because I feel like the little matching vibes is super, super cute. And then this is actually a little vase from Jatana, Shop Jatana, with a little like beading decoration as well. Going over to this corner, we have another olive tree and another pot from our little pottery guy, and she is doing pretty well. Olive trees are pretty easy to take care of. Over here we have more stuff from Olive Atelier, and if you're based in LA, they're like a really cool furniture company. They source a lot of like pieces from Europe and stuff like that. So yeah, we just have it set up like this right now. I just think it's like kind of a clean background for shooting. Over here we have another big Sanofu stool that kind of matches that little one that I showed earlier. We have a little record player here that I picked up from Amazon, and I keep a lot of the records in this cabinet, which is really cute, but I've seen some really cool vintage record player like console things. Eventually I'll pick up one of those, but this kind of worked for now. Over here is kind of like the discard corner. I don't really do much here yet. A lot of the times when I come here to work, this is like my makeshift desk. And if I'm filming like outfit videos, off the row, clothes and shoes, whatever I need on this little table. And then this is like an IKEA drawer that is just useful with all of this cabinets and stuff. We have a coffee machine, water. Over here we have a little bar cart, and this is actually something that grandma gave us. She painted it black, which is really nice. Right now it's not really like anything crazy. I just have like random glasses and stuff, drink making kits for when friends come over. This is a cutting board that I got from Target that I love. I'm obsessed with it. It's like really heavy duty, and I feel like Target has a lot of really good home stuff that's really underrated. And then we have actually a little Porsche that Brandon did in our spackle night, so eventually we'll hang it somewhere. And then if you guys watched my studio tour when we first got this place, this studio did not really look the way that it looks now. So we did a lot of remodeling. Like I said, we stripped the floors, and this is kind of like the raw industrial look that we are going for. And I just think it looks So cool. And we worked with the designer. Her name is Samantha Lim, so I'll go ahead and leave her @ down below. I think her @ is Slim Studios or something like that, but she's a really great interior designer that helped us kind of come up with a lot of the things that we wanted for this space. And because it is more of an industrial space, we wanted elements to really warm it up. She really helped us visualize that. You can see it in the reflection, but that side of the wall used to be bare and you could just see it didn't look that good. So we actually had curtains custom made for this wall. It really helps to absorb a lot of sound, so when I'm filming there's not as much echo, but it also helps to kind of add a fun little texture when I'm shooting stuff. So if you have a blank wall that you don't really know what to do with, curtains are kind of a fun element to add in. And they actually came a little bit too long, so we actually pinned them up so that it hits the floor perfectly, and I feel like that way it looks like custom curtains. It looks a lot more expensive, which I really like. And then also wanted to talk about this rug. This is something that we picked up from the flea market. It's an authentic Turkish rug. I love that the colors are really muted and pretty, but there is a little pop of blue on there. But this is actually the underside of the rug, so you can see it has lots more color. If you wanted to flip it around and display that side, we could totally do that, but I like the way that it looks now. It's just super simple. And then you can see the coffee table too is really cool. It almost looks like a Sinofu coffee table. So that is the end of our studio tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll go ahead and link as many of the items as I can find online, but this is a work in process. It's still not done, but I wanted just to show you what we have so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also just filmed an outfits video on this whole look, so if you're interested in the links, it'll be linked on my Like It To Know It or Instagram. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We have a lot more home content coming soon as well, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.